Marielena, the first question is, what's happening on the federal level, including an update on what the president is hoping to announce in terms of relief this September?
So we have been urging the administration for the president to use his legal authority, his executive authority, to provide temporary relief from deportation for as many of the 11 million as possible. That would make a big difference not only in the lives of immigrant families, but it's the best thing to do for our country and for our economy. We're expecting and hoping that the administration will make some announcements sometime in September. We don't know what the scale, the size of the program will be, but we're hopeful that this will result in significant positive changes for our communities.
What about California? How is our state responding to the crisis? Is there any legislation in the works? We know that Latino Caucus cares very deeply about this issue.
California is at the vanguard. California there are two bills pending in the California legislature that the National Immigration Law Center and other organizations have been working closely with our legislators. The Attorney General Kamala Harris, the governor, everybody has been really showing true leadership, and hopefully these bills will pass and become law quickly so that $3 million will be invested in our community so that nonprofit organizations can work with pro bono attorneys to provide the legal services that are desperately needed for unaccompanied children to have legal representation and have their fair day in court.
The third question is, how is the Central American community? I think this is more for Larissa, right? That's for Larissa. Anything you want to add about an executive decision or the crisis that's coming up?
Well, I think I would just add for both of those that we're at a pivotal moment in the history of this country. On the one hand, we have undocumented families who have been here for many years, who are contributing to our communities, to our society, to our economy, and it's time, given that Congress has failed to act, we need the president to use the full extent of his legal authority to provide some temporary relief for our community members that don't have papers at this time. Secondly, we also need to make sure that we remember that the unaccompanied children who are coming to this country have rights under our Constitution. We must not rush to quickly deport them or mothers that are coming with children. We must ensure that under our Constitution we are protecting their rights as well. I believe that history will look back at the United States and see how we treated these children, and whether we will continue to be the beacon of hope and a leader in the world, or whether we will be seen as this is the dark moment in U.S. history when the United States shut its doors to children.